Warning, spoilers for Kagurabachi up to chapter 13, My Hero Academia's episodes 1 to like 3, Naruto Shippuden's Rinnegan, and One Piece's War 7 arc. I'd include more of Kagurabachi, but I don't want to spoil the Rakuzaichi arc. This video is most supposed to convince my friends to read Kagurabachi. Those five are definitely elite fighters. To test the enchanted blade, it would be nice to also have the other two. Dansu! Cloud Gouger has 3 abilities: Ice, which balances offense and defense, Yui, Water to disorient and cloak as needed, O, and the highly lethal lightning attack, May. This stuff is basic, we could have learned this on our own. Ignore him, continue. Cloud Gouger's crazy strong, yeah? Ricky, Azami, you should come too. Nope, the Konoha only assigned you 6 this time. 6? The other one's currently investigating the base. The higher-ups don't think killing Sojo will be enough to end this. The auction's coming up and the chakra are probably moving behind the scenes. Konoha can't just throw all their fighting power at once. Besides, when there's a clear gap between the enchanted blade and the sorcerer, it's not about challenging with individual strength. We need a surefire strategy. The ocean's 2 kilometers ahead. Ah, this is tiring, you better have my back. An aerial battle to avoid collateral damage to the city, huh? Bring it on! May! Oh? Yow! Yui! Jikai! I see how it is. First, you hit him with a constant barrage of attacks. You never let him perform charge. It's a technique that builds up power and a major element of Cloud Gouger's strength. There, when I battled Sojo, he wasn't able yet to fully use it. Based on Sojo's battle skills, I wouldn't be surprised if he hadn't learned from his mistakes. If so, he'll be way more powerful. If he hits someone with a fully powered attack in that state, there's no chance of survival. Not afraid of my charge, huh? Fools! With this technique, I don't need charge. Ko! May! When there isn't enough time to charge up May, you can compensate by augmenting it with Ko instead. It's a basic Cloud Gouger tactic. Using lightning's ability to transmit through water, even a minimal May can produce a wide-ranging attack that's guaranteed to hit. Wow, enchanted blades are crazy. What about weak points? If you keep Sojo on his toes, that's probably what he'll go for. Let him hit you. Huh? Since it won't be fully charged, it won't be as strong as what it hit me with. Still plenty painful. Why would we let him hit us? If we do that, it'll give him time to charge. We have to let him fire a fully powered blade. What? You're kidding. So we die then. If it goes badly, people will die. It's the most lethal Cloud Gouger attack, but also leaves him wide open. That's why I'll hit him with a wave of attacks. I'll make him think we're afraid of charge. Create an opening. Yeah, but the issue is how we survive May. You should have all the ingredients. You can match the rest, right? I mean, you are an elite squad after all. Jump! You're done for. May! Jikai! So, he used the impact to blow up the ground and repel the water from Ko. It's a basic Cloud Gouger tactic, using the lightning's ability to transmit through water. All of the lightning flowed away through the water. He's not completely enclosed yet, but that was great. You certainly came prepared. Well done, Sojo. Rapid fire! Go! This crap again. Don't remind me of him. Chapter 1. Style. That opening sequence comes from Kagurabachi Chapter 13 by Takira Hokusono. It perfectly encapsulates what makes Kagurabachi's combat more interesting than any other manga. Well, what do I mean by that? Kagurabachi's enchanted blade system allows each villain to have a set amount of tricks up their sleeves, allowing you to recognize the pace of a fight by how on the back foot the characters seem to be using the weapons. In Sojo vs the Jobbers, I forgot their names, Sojo's main tricks are using Cloud Gouger's sword charge to become stronger, using Yui to apply offensive and defensive pressure, using Ko to apply water to the area, and then using May, the lightning attack, to hit everyone around him with a lot of damage very quickly. That's quoted directly from the manga. Chihiro explaining this to the Jobber crew helps involve him as he would know how the blades work. He's the main character and his dad made the sword. He's also fought Cloud Gouger once before this scene and has made a plan for the group to fight Sojo, accounting for his speed, his talent with Cloud Gouger, and his general personality, even accounting for keeping civilians safe. This helps Chihiro feel like a character who can naturally know about each of the swords and make a counterplan. This is something that is implied to be part of Deku's personality in My Hero Academia. So Midoriya's main power is one for all. It does a lot of damage at the cost to oneself. He uses power pretty uniquely. It's not a very unique power, and his plan for fighting other quirks in the story is usually hit them really hard while minimizing damage to himself, which sucks as Midori is really portrayed as being really into quirks. He draws different heroes and writes how their quirks work. He could have had moments where he knew exactly how his quirk matches up, making battle plans in his head, explaining paths where he needs to do X to get to Y, and his plan's getting derailed by not knowing how he matches up against a quirk. This part of Midori's personality is completely lost in most fights as he starts just acting really out of character during fights. Like, the words he says make sense for him, but the way he fights doesn't. He doesn't like start thinking about that quirk, he's just kind of like, I need to win this fight. Sojo doesn't suffer from this in the slightest. In this scene, he's a guy who's been handed a nuke shaped like a sword, but doesn't know how to master it yet. He's gotten beat already once before, and now he's gotta learn how to get past the flaws he demonstrated last time, but this time he's getting read like a book. He still seems formidable as he's recognizing where he's getting pressured, but they planned for that too! Sojo seems to be out of tricks really quick, which means whatever happens next is down to tactics and skills. All of Sojo's cards are on the table. Chapter 2. Substance. Now, I've done enough dunking on My Hero Academia. Let me tell you why this works better than a different anime, like Naruto Shippuden. Rinnegan in Naruto is fuck-busted, crazy OP bullshit. You get like 6 powers that all do crazy things, and they don't really tell you them all at once. It's kinda like the Enchanted Swords, because you know it has 6 powers. Just kidding, it has 7 powers. So, the Rinnegan's Predator Path allows you to absorb all chakra techniques for free, like basically magic in that world, no cost. This power alone would define a final boss in most shonen, a guy who negates your main way forward that you'd work towards the entire story. Honestly, not too shabby. Then it turns out that like the 5 other powers are stuff like bring back the dead, read a person's mind, and call upon the King of Hell. This is already a stacked power that is chronically overpowered, but remember that Naruto powers stack. You can have this and a Sharingan, and whatever other techniques you've learned. This amount of battle tricks is simply exhausting as a viewer. I mean, like, I like Naruto fights, they look great, but they also like this sort of, oh, this is definitely the conclusion, we've hit the end here. Other stories also have unlimited opportunities for bullshit. Any power can do any number of things, it's not immutable. The writer can just add more powers later, but in Kagurabachi it's basically straight up said, like, each sword has 3 tricks, except this one, it's got 4, which helps you keep track of, oh, are they going to pull out the next battle trick from their sword, or will the personality shine through, and their way of thinking comes into play, meaning most fights have about 2 to 5 tricks and you go, oh okay, all the tricks are gone, and the fight's reaching its conclusion, especially when Chihiro has to fight someone, pulls out all 3 of his own tricks before his opponent's even shown his second trick. Chapter 3. Subtext. So, this has happened to you. You know the main character can't die or lose in this scene. It's literally not possible narratively. Order 7's Luffy vs Lucci fight is a crescendo to the best arc of One Piece other than Impel Down, which ends with Luffy needing to defend his crew and escape the island. Luffy's been through it all, getting a power-up called Gear 2, which speeds him up quite a bit and makes him a bit stronger, and even Gear 3, which makes his attacks bigger but shrinks him when it's done. He's been run ragged over the course of this arc. At the end of the day, having to fight like Rob Lucci and getting his ass beat, he's trying to fight back but is clearly exhausted. You can feel the exhaustion, but his crew tells him he needs to win, so he hits Lucci harder than normal? Okay, sure. It's still the best arc in One Piece, it's still got a great emotional through line, but it's not like he got any stronger. Lucci looked pretty good, honestly. He was still talking shit. Luffy can barely stand and Lucci's like, aight, time for the victory lap, gonna fuck your crew. It's not even like Luffy kicked him in the dick and ran away, which I mean, I would have believed. It just kinda hits him really hard. One Piece has good fights, absolutely. The best manga in the world, hands down. Seriously, put your hand down. In this fight though, you know Luffy can't lose the fight because the story can't realistically progress otherwise. It's just kinda either like waiting for the gotcha or the big reveal, but either way you know Luffy can't lose, you're basically biding your time. So, in Kagurabachi, you know Sojo can't lose to these people. They showed up like last chapter. Sojo needs to fight Chihiro again. He literally says it over and over and over again up until this point. Sojo versus the anti-Cloud Gouger Special Forces, I googled it, isn't about how the jobbers beat Sojo because of their clever tactics. It's about how Sojo is better than some special forces designed to beat him because he's more than the 3 tricks of his sword. The fight splicing, the conversation before the fight with the fight itself, helps you keep pace with the characters. It's fast, it's fluid, eventually Chihiro's gospel of advice running thin, and you know Sojo can't lose, but you want to see how he wins. This is only one of the swordbearer fights of Kagurabachi, the rest are just as good as this introductory fight and some of the most gripping fights in manga history. Am I a Kagurabachi blazer? Absolutely. Enough time has passed. Thanks for watching my video essay. I've never done anything like this before, and I've been really inspired by Kagurabachi. Seriously, it's so good, you guys. Remember to, you know the drill. Video over.